Hello, today's presentation is about resource allocation and the market. What is the concept of resource allocation and the market? What does it entail or refer to? Does anyone know? Maybe you can take a guess using this slide. That's right, it's about demand and supply and their relationship in the market. By the end of this class, we should be able to define demand, explain how demand operates, define supply, and explain how supply operates, both in relation to the market. Demand. A simple definition. The willingness and ability to pay for a commodity at each and every price or over a given period of time, subject to all else being constant. Now take a look at this demand curve, for example, for Coca-Cola. The price started at $5, at which people bought 2 bottles, but when the price increased to $3, the demand increased to $4. Essentially, if the price were to increase above $5, people would buy less Coke, maybe 1 bottle or no bottles at all. What are the factors that affect how and what people purchase? There are 4. A rise and fall in a person's income or wealth. For example, if you get an increase in salary or even win the lotto, this increases your want for products or services. Prices of similar goods or services known as complements or substitutes. A good example here for complement is milk and sugar. One goes with the next. And another example for substitutes is Pepsi instead of Coke. 3. Taste or preference deals with consumer choice and public desires. For example, the choice between Samsung or iPhone. Expectations. When consumers expect that the value of an item will increase, they tend to buy more expecting that the price will continue to increase. An example of this would be stocks. How demand curve reacts to increases in demand. Here's a video will be played to guide your understanding.
Hello, today I'll be showing you the difference between the movement along the demand curve and a shift in the The example I will be using is a penny ice cream. Let's say penny ice cream starts off with a price of 10 cents and every year will result in 10,000. If they started to reduce their price to 7 cents, we would see movement along the curve increasing the demand to 15,000. The shift in the demand curve is caused by a non-price determinant demand. This means that if the one were to change, we would see a shift in the demand curve, also creating an increased demand, however, keeping at the same price.
Price elasticity of demand. This is a formula which is used to show the responsiveness of the quantity demanded of a good or service to a change in price. Demand is elastic when price elasticity is greater than 1. It means that the price has increased but people do not have to purchase because there are other options available in the market. Demand is inelastic when price elasticity is less than 1. This means that even though the price has increased, people still buy because there are no other available options as replacement. This happens mostly in monopolistic conditions. Price elasticity of demand is calculated by a percentage change in quantity demanded over a percentage change in price. We now go on to supply. Supply is the willingness and ability to sell a commodity at each and every price over a given period of time, subject to all else being constant. For example, as shown on the curve, when the price of Coca-Cola increases, the number supplied increases. Determinants of supply. These include price, cost of production, technology, factor prices and their availability, and the price of related goods. The video shown will explain the shift in the supply curve relative to increases in supply.
Short video showing how we demonstrated increase in supply on our supply and demand graph. An increase in supply is a downward shift or a rightward shift. And so think of holding price constant. The quantity supplied on this supply curve would be, say, 5, but at the same price, the quantity supplied after an increase in supply would be 10. Use the same price check to make sure you shift your supply in the right direction. An increase in supply is a downward shift. A decrease in supply is an upward shift or a leftward shift. So in that same price trend, the price is the same. Here, quantity supplied might be 1. So increase in supply goes down, downward shift. Decrease in supply, upward shift. So when contrast an increase in supply with a change in one of the determinants of supply. So input prices could go down, positive increase in supply. Productivity or technology could go up, an increase in supply. Price of the substitute could change. So if price of the substitute goes down, that would increase supply. The number of firms could increase, which would decrease supply. Which would also increase supply because they want to sell those goods now at the higher price. So remember which direction the supply curve shifts. It's kind of counterintuitive. An increase in supply is a downward shift. And likewise, a decrease in supply is an upward shift.
We now move on to elasticity of supply. The calculation that for supply elasticity is the percentage change in quantity supplied over the percentage change in price. Elasticity of supply is used to show the responsiveness of the quantity supplied of a good or service. When a good or service is high in demand and suppliers cannot fill that demand, supply elasticity is said to be inelastic or less than 1. When a good or service is in high demand and suppliers are willing and able to fill this demand, supply is said to be elastic or greater than 1. How demand and supply reacts in the market. Where demand meets supply is seen in the graph is known as market equilibrium. This is a state where demand and supply balance each other, resulting in stable prices. Excess supply. Excess supply is a situation that can occur in the market where the amount of product provided or material obtained exceeds the amount required or demanded. This is also known as a surplus and is differentiated between A and B on the graph shown. Excess demand. This is the surplus of the quantity demanded of a good or service at a given price over its supply at that price. Excess demand usually spurs the prices higher. The area between A and B on the graph is known as excess demand. Now take a moment to read this slide. Is it true or false? It's completely. We'll discuss this at a later date. In the market, there are several conditions that spur competitiveness. These are having many buyers and sellers, companies making similar products, no transaction costs, there's transparency regarding price, no barriers to entry or exit, and new entrants or price takers. Now, can anyone think of any good or service that fulfills this criteria? Doubles, a local favorite. Think about it. There's a doubles man everywhere, all the time, morning, noon, and night, indicating that there are lots of buyers and lots of sellers. They all sell the similar or same product with minor differences. Some might have cucumber, some might have chicken, some might have chutney. They're all the same. There are no transaction costs, and sellers are able to set up shop or stop selling whenever they feel like it, indicating that their barriers to entry and exit are low. Now let's recap. Demand: the desire for a particular commodity or item. It depends on price, income, prices of complements or substitutes, as well as taste. Price elasticity is calculated by a percentage change in quantity demanded over a percentage change in price. Price elasticity is less than 1, meaning that that particular good or service is inelastic in demand. When price elasticity is greater than 1, it means that the demand for that good or service is elastic. Supply. Supply is the willingness to make something needed available. It depends on price, cost of production, technology, and price of related goods. Supply elasticity is calculated by the percentage change in quantity supplied over a percentage change in price. Supply is inelastic when supply elasticity is less than 1, and supply is elastic when supply elasticity is greater than 1. The market. Market equilibrium. This is where demand equals supply. Excess supply. Supply is greater than demand, and excess demand is greater than supply. Perfect competition. Necessary conditions include many buyers and sellers, similar products, access to information about price, no barriers to entry or exit, and new entrants or price takers. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, give it a thumbs up below, and if not, please comment in the comment section where we can have a fulfilling discussion about our differences. Check out my next video that stems from today's lesson titled Sources of Failure in the Market for Healthcare. Until our next video, bye.